Hi, I'm Joe. I'm a founding engineer at Momentic. Too many teams spend time triaging test failures that don't capture real bugs. With Momentic, every failure now goes through our classification agent, which analyzes the root cause and determines whether it's a legitimate bug your team needs to investigate or can be automatically recovered from by Momentic. If it's recoverable, that failure gets passed downstream to our triage agent, which automatically opens a pull request with the fix and notifies your team. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I'm working on this login flow of this application, and right now, if we type in incorrect credentials, it shows an error message, and I want to update this error message text. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just change it to incorrect credentials, and then commit. Push, and then we'll go ahead and create a pull request for this branch. And creating the pull request will kick off our CI job to run our Momentic tests. Let me just refresh. So you can see that CI is running, and this will run our Momentic tests. One of my Momentic tests was asserting specifically on the text of this login error message. And so because we changed that text, this test will fail. So we're going to wait for CI to run so we can see the test failure. And then after that, we'll look at what it diagnoses this test failure as. Okay, so we can see the run Momentic test CI job is finished. And if we look to the CLI output, one of our tests has failed, specifically the one asserting on the login error message text. And after all the tests have run, we get output from the Momentic result classification agent, indicating what the root cause of this failure was. The agent also diagnoses this as an application change, which means it's an intended change in the application that should not fail CI. And we can see because of that, we have a green check in CI. And now our heal job is running, which will run Momentic triage, and will automatically update this test because it's considered not an actual bug. So we'll wait for this job to finish, and when that's done, we can look at what the heal output is. Okay, so the triage CI job is finished, and we can see that triage has healed our one failing test and opened a pull request. If we go back to the pull request summary, you can see that it also added a comment indicating that everything is green, considering there were no actual bugs introduced by this PR, and instead this failing test was healed with pull request. So if I open that up, this is the pull request that Momentic automatically created, and the change is just to update the assertion to look for incorrect credentials rather than incorrect username and password. So our PR is ready to merge. We can merge in the test fix. The classifier has identified this as not a true bug and instead has recommended a test fix in order to heal the test and keep your test suite updated. Over time, the agent will also get smarter. You'll be able to teach it common behaviors in your applications, rules and guidance for typical workflows, and build a knowledge base that makes classification more accurate the more you use it. Now you can spend less time manually triaging and updating your test suite because you know that every failure is a legitimate failure that needs to be addressed. Try it out and let us know your thoughts. Hi, I'm Joe. Hi, I'm Joe. Hi, I'm Joe.